Let the bot battle begin. Two bots looking to go 3 and 1. Kind of a stalemate in the first shot, but now Glitch getting underneath Gingerbread. Good shot there, ripping off one of the wedges. Oh jeez, Gingerbread Glitch rides right over the forks of Gingerbread. And now Gingerbread putting Glitch into the screws. They do get out, but they are upside down. Glitch cannot self-right, nor can he run inverted. This is going to be the end of the fight. Gingerbread lucking out in their final fight of the season, but they lock up a tournament spot. To start this fight, Glitch had the upper hand. They got underneath Gingerbread, and they landed a couple big shots. However, they only ripped off one of those wedges. And because they couldn't get the other two off, they accidentally drove up over them, and Gingerbread was able to capitalize, putting Glitch into the screws and flipping them over. Let the bot battle begin. Oh, geez, Emergency lost to a flipper in its last fight, and looks like it's gonna be the same way here at Bronco, getting the ground advantage early. And there's another good flip by Bronco. Now this Emergency has its backside exposed. Bronco really gets underneath, and what a flip there! Bronco's flipper gets stuck in the process, but now it's free. And now you fix it on the screws. Emergency struggling here in the early going. Bronco trying to throw them out of the arena, doesn't quite manage it. And now Emergency gets underneath and flips Bronco. Oh, great turnaround by Emergency, and now they throw Bronco into the corner. And again, a great flip. A great comeback by Emergency here. Can they keep this pressure up though? Can they get something out of this? No, that flipper has broken, but Bronco's flipper not exactly in the greatest position here. It's going to come down to a wedge game with both weapons down, and that heavily favors Bronco, as we've seen before. The wedges of Bronco are not the lowest we've ever seen, but Emergency is definitely higher off the ground than Bronco. And while Bronco can use its weapon to self-right, half of Bronco's weapon is broken as well, but Emergency is definitely at a disadvantage in pretty much every category here. Now Bronco using the wedge very well, and I'm going to get Emergency onto the screws. What impact will this have? Emergency is upside down, and since their flipper broke off, they cannot self-right. Bronco is going to take their second win of the season. That place was, I don't know if that's going to give them a tournament spot. This battle can be broken into 2/3. First third was 3/3, not 2/3. I don't know why I said that, but Bronco dominated the first third, throwing Emergency all around the arena. And oh look, it's the thumbnail shot. Bronco nearly sent Emergency out of camera range for probably their best flip of the season. Very surprising considering Emergency is a decently heavy bot. And Emergency was able to counter during the second third, flipping Bronco all around the arena. However, this phase ended when Emergency's flipper broke off entirely, leaving him basically defenseless. And while Bronco's weapon was heavily damaged in the process, Bronco was able to dominate the final third, pushing Emergency around with that wedge, and eventually getting them into the screws and flipping them over, and Emergency had no way to self-right, thus they were eliminated from the competition. Let the bot battle begin. How is Shatter versus Aftershock a midway fight? Well, Shatter getting underneath Aftershock, putting them into the screws, and now Aftershock is upside down. And he's hitting with a hammer. Woo! Yes. Excellent fight. I mean, at least Shatter got it over with quickly. Unlike some of his previous fights. Huge. Well, Shatter got things done very efficiently, getting underneath Aftershock and flipping it over using the screws. They moved to 2 and 2, but probably not going to make the tournament. Let the bot battle begin. Black Dragon and Endgame. And Black Dragon just jams its fork into endgame early. The endgame using a new wedge configuration for this fight, and it really works out well. But now they lose a wedge after ripping off both forks and one of the wedges of Black Dragon. And Black Dragon in trouble here, but now endgame gets flipped over, and a very interesting start to this fight. Neither bot with a real upper hand here. Endgame winning control right now, pushing Black Dragon around, trying to get them the screws, but now Black Dragon rips endgame's weapon and self-rider off. Endgame now just a push bot. Can Black Dragon capitalize on this? The winner of this fight avoids going 1-3, which does not look very good on the resume heading forward into Season 3, especially with the new mysterious competition that's going to be appearing. It's going to be in like several weeks at least. I still need the 3D printer to work. It's still broken. Well, either way, both bots fighting for their lives here. Endgame holding up well despite only having one wedge and a weapon, but Black Dragon just flips them over and punts them into the wall. As soon as I say that, the fight is over. Black Dragon celebrating. They will move to 2-2 as endgame finds themselves on the wrong side of luck in their final fight of the season. This was a very interesting fight to start. Endgame shattered the front of Black Dragon. Black Dragon counter ripping off one of endgame's wedges. Despite endgame winning the control category for a large portion of that fight, Black Dragon simply ripped the weapon off entirely, and it went down to a pushing battle where Black Dragon's still active weapon was able to flip endgame for the knockout. While Black Dragon moves to 2-2, endgame falls to 1-3. Not very good. Let the main event begin. Two rising stars looking to go 4-0. The other glitch getting underneath Extinguisher early. He's landed 2 shots, and now he flips Extinguisher. Extinguisher cannot drive upside down. The other glitch trying to end this fight right here, trying to throw them in a bit. It could just leave them upside down, but where's the fun in that? And in this critical main event, oh my goodness, Extinguisher nearly goes out of the arena, but now they're hooked on the other glitch's wedge, and now they are in the screws, slowly advancing towards the other side, and really getting jammed in there, and an Extinguisher has been split in half. What a performance by the other glitch to finish off their season. They moved to 4-0. There was nothing the other glitch did wrong in this fight yet again. Absolute perfection. There was nothing Extinguisher could do. They did not get underneath once. And because of that, the other glitch was able to Extinguisher was able to flip Extinguisher over, throw them into the screws, and get their 4th win of the season. The only rookie bot to go 4-0. They'll get a top 4 seed heading into the tournament.